Hi, this is a video on a lesson for English Form 2. And then do watch this video because teaching strategies are included. Okay, the lesson, we are using textbook past 2. For Form 2, the unit is Unit 6 and the topic is money. So let's look at the learning standards. First of all, we have the main skills, listening 1.1.2. Understand independently specific information and details in simpler, longer text on a range of familiar topics. And reading 3.1.1. Understand the main points in simple, longer text on a range of familiar topics. And then we have the complementary skills. Reading 3.1.2. Understand specific details and information in simple, longer text on a range of familiar topics. And speaking 2.1.1. Ask about and explain key information from simple text. Okay, let's look at the pre-lesson. You can do this by writing all the words. So look at the jobs and then choose the ones that you have done and tell the class whether you enjoyed it, doing it or not. Give your reason. Okay, for example, we have here wash cars, babysit, pet sit, deliver newspapers, take dogs for walks, do the ironing, clean the windows, do the washing up, lay the table, tidy your room, make the beds, or do the gardening. Okay, then you can give sample sentences such as I have done babysitting during last year's school holiday. I enjoyed doing it as I could earn some extra income. I used the money to buy some magazines. Okay, the teaching strategy is you can use I see, I think, I wonder. So you can show the pictures. So look at the jobs and choose the ones that you have done and tell the class whether you enjoyed doing it or not. Give your reason. So you can give this table to the students where you have I see, I think, and I wonder. So I see the job I did. For example, I did babysitting last holiday. So I think will be the feeling. I enjoyed it. I did not enjoy it. The reason for I wonder because I could earn some money. Okay, now we move on to the lesson itself. We have reading. Now we're going to move on to the reading lesson. So there is task 1, 2, and 3, and 4. So the first one is they're going to read an online message board. So they are going to read and listen to the message board and then answer one question: who doesn't suggest a way of making money? And then there are 3 more set of questions. There is set number 2, you have to answer the questions, and then set number 3 where they read the text again and answer the questions, and then last one they answer a question on which and give a reason why. So after this you will play the audio and then they are going to do the first exercise.
Unit 6. Reading. An online message board. Exercise 1. Message board.
Username Penniless. Tips for making money by Penniless. 17th of August, 11:43. Hi, I'm 14 and I want to buy a smartphone. There's only one problem. It's expensive. Has anyone got any tips for making and saving money?
Tips for Making Money by Cinderella, 17th of August, 1330. My parents sometimes pay me to do chores around the house. I wash the car or do the ironing, whatever needs doing. It gives me a bit of extra pocket money.
Tips for Making Money by Owen99, 17th of August, 1555. Why don't you get a job in the school holidays? I'm going to work in a hotel, so I'll have enough money to go on holiday in August. Maybe you could try babysitting.
Tips for Making Money by Kitty B, 18th of August, 10:14. Think about your skills Maybe you're good with children, so you could babysit for families in your area. Or if you like animals, how about pet sitting while the owners are on holiday? Put an advert in a shop window that says what you can do.
Re. Tips for Making Money by Smart Alec, 20th of August 2121. I know a way to make money. Sort out the things you don't use anymore, clothes, CDs or toys, and put an advert for them on an online auction website. Other people really will want to buy your old things, and it's much better to recycle them than throw them away.
Re. Tips for Making Money by Trendy Girl, 20th of August 1345. Instead of earning money, why not try to spend less? Do what I do. Buy your clothes at markets and in second-hand shops. You can find some really nice things at great prices.
Re. Tips for Making Money by Penniless, 21st of August 1407. Thanks for your advice. I've seen an advert for a babysitting job, so I'm going to apply. I'm also going to visit the second-hand shops in my area to look for bargains.
Did you know? On average, UK teenagers receive £6 every week from their parents.
The teaching strategy for the first exercise is called the ENVOYS, where there are 5 questions and the teachers can form 5 groups in the class. Each group gets 1 question, so each group sends a member to another group to know the question. For example, question number 1, why does Penniless need some money? So this question will go to one group. And then the second question, what kind of jobs does Cinderella do? Will go to another group. You can write this on a piece of paper. And then number 3, what is over 99 going to do in August? So it will go to the third group. How does Penniless help the environment? So this question can go to the 4th group. And the last group will get, where does Trendy Girl go shopping? So once they have all these questions, then the first group can move to the other groups to get the questions. Once all the 5 groups have the questions, question 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, so they can sit down among the group members and then answer the questions. And then you can have the students presenting the answers. Okay, let's move on to the next activity. We have the third question or the third task. Teaching strategy will be the lucky sticks, where teacher chooses pupils to answer based on the number or name on the stick that she or he chooses. So there are 2 tasks here, task 3 and task 4. So read the text again and answer the questions. Who suggests Penniless sell some things? Okay, so you can read the question out and then choose based on a number or a name on the stick. And it's, the same goes with number 2, who is planning to do a temporary job. So you can pick a stick and then call out the name or the number on the stick. And then we continue with number 3, how can Penniless advertise herself? Okay, once it is over, then we can move on to number 4. Which do you think is the best trip and why? So there is a sample here. I think the best tip is to do chores in the house because it's an easy way to make money. So you can show this suggestion, or students can read this sentence, and then you can choose maybe 10 students or pupils from the class using the lucky sticks. Okay, now we're going to move on to vocabulary and listening. For the first activity, it is audio, so they are going to listen and repeat the money words in the box. So this is on money and shopping. So do you ever lend or borrow money? So you can stress on the word lend and borrow. So there are 1, buy, sell, cost, spend, save, earn, pay for, borrow, lend, lose, swap, win, and collect. So if you switch on the audio, the words here are mentioned or pronounced in the audio. So students can listen and pronounce together.
Unit 6. Vocabulary and Listening. Money and Shopping. Exercise 1.
Buy, sell, cost, spend, save, earn, pay for, borrow, lend, lose, swap, win, collect.
Now the pupils are going to read the text and then complete it with words from exercise 1. Just now you have a word list. So from the word list there, they are going to read the text about my shopping trip, and then you can discuss the answers. So there's a question: does Claire prefer to spend money or to save it? For this activity, the teaching strategy is one stay, others stray. So you can have each group has 5 members or pupils. Then once they have discussed the answer for my shopping trip, you can have one member or one pupil for each group. For example, from group 1, one member will go to group 2, and another member will go to group 3, and another member go to group 4, and the last member will go to group 5. So there is only one member left at the place or in the group. So once they are in the other groups, for example, group 1 member who has gone to group 2, he or she will then present the answers to the group, and then the members or pupils in group 2 will comment whether the answers given by group 1 are correct or not. Okay, then you can have all the members from group 1 returning to their place, and then the members from group 2 can stray. The 4 members or pupils will go to the other groups, and one is left at the place or the own group. Okay, and at the end there, you can have students or pupils checking their own answers. For exercise 3 and 4, where pupils have to complete the exercise individually and then present the answers to the other members of the group. So this is also a presentation type where students have to complete individually, but they are in their own group and then present the answers. Okay, for example, all the students, there are 5 of them, so they are going to answer exercise 3, read the text again and answer the question. So number 1, who suggests Penniless sell some things? Who is planning to do a temporary job? And the last one, how can Penniless advertise herself? So each pupil will complete the exercise and then they will present the answers to the other members. And for the last question, exercise 4, you can also continue with the same activity. For exercise 5 and exercise 6, pupils have to listen to a reporter interviewing people in the street for a TV program. So there are questions like what's the name of the program, and then they are going to listen again and choose the correct answers or the correct words. You have number 1, Anna comes from London or Poland. Number 2, Anna's earrings were cheap or expensive. 3. The boy prefers black or bright colors. Number 4. He has got a new bag or t-shirt. Number 5. The girl usually buys new or used clothes. Number 6. She has bought or borrowed a jacket. So the teaching strategy here could be a presentation where the pupils in the group, they will find their own answers and they can present the answers to the other members in the group.
Unit 6. Vocabulary and Listening. A street interview. Exercise 5.
Hi, and welcome to the Style Show. This week we're coming to you live from Camden Market, where some of the most fashionable people in London do their shopping. Let's talk to a few of them. Hi, what's your name?
Anna.
Do you live in London, Anna?
No, I'm on holiday here. I've come to Camden today to visit the market because I want to buy some presents for my friends in Poland.
And have you bought anything yet?
Yes, I have. These earrings,
How much did you pay for them?
they were only £3.
Well, I hope you find lots more bargains.
Thanks.
Hi there. Can I talk to you for a minute?
Sure.
Do you often come to Camden?
About once a week. Yeah, I love this area. It's really lively. And the market sells really interesting things.
Tell me something about your style. Do you always wear black?
Most of the time, yeah. I don't like bright colours.
What have you got in your bag?
A t-shirt. I bought it from that stall over there. And yes, it's black.
Excuse me,
Yeah?
we're from the Style Show. Can I ask you a few questions?
Okay.
I love your look. Do you spend a lot of money on clothes?
No, I don't. I haven't got much money because I'm a student. I buy most of my clothes from second-hand shops. Sometimes I borrow clothes from other people too.
That's a great jacket. Did it cost a lot?
I don't know. A friend of mine lent it to me.
Cool. Thank you. Right. Now we've got an interesting report on a...
For the assessment technique, you can do classroom opinion poll, where the pupils in the class or in the group will correct the wrong answers given by the other group members. Okay, that's all for my lesson on how to do lesson on Unit 6 for Form 2. Okay, that's all. Bye bye. Thank you.